Hey campers, this is Mr. Justin, and I'm back with another mind-body challenge. Yesterday I was inspired by the Hines brothers and their work with the force equals mass times acceleration. So I want to give you another example of what you could do. So real fast, if you hadn't seen it yet, check out yesterday's video. It's day 8, force equals mass times acceleration. I'll give you a super fast example. We had said, what if I could take something that weighed, I don't know, 1 kilogram, and we multiply it by how fast it's going. And in this case, we moved it, a whole meter, 3.2 feet. We moved it in 1 second. So it was going 3.2 meters per second, right? That's how fast it was going. And how long did we do this for? 1 second. So 1 divided by 1 was 1 times 3.2. So 3.2 times 1. The total amount of force to move this little apple 1 meter in 1 second is 3.2 meters. And so what was super cool is that William Hines actually had a chance to post that he did 5 reps, and so he made that multiplicative, which he took that 3.5 and multiplied it by the 5 different reps that he did. So that's kind of a cool challenge for you. So if you are going to do a bunch of reps, you can actually multiply it. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about this. Force is additive. What am I talking about? Let's say that I am pushing this wall. It's not going anywhere, so I'm applying a lot of force. It's not going anywhere, but let's say somebody else comes by and helps me. My force plus their force, plus maybe a couple other people, all that force adds together to be able to push the wall over. So it's cool, it's additive. So let's say I've got this same apple, and we already know for it to fall a meter, right? Just to have it move a meter is 3.2 newtons, named after the dude himself, right? 3.2 newtons. But let's add it to another force that's acting upon it, which is why I have an apple. Oh. So what other force is acting upon it? So already it's being moved at 3.2. It is the force due to gravity. So let me give you an example. We know that where we're at right here on the earth, it pushes down on us at 9.8 meters per second. Sometimes you hear in math that's called seconds squared. Same thing. So now we can add it. So not only do I have it acting on that force, but let's say I also apply a force to it, I can add those two forces together. So 9.8 is my newtons plus 3.2. All right. So what you can do with that, let's say that you're like, oh, okay, man, I'm going to lift this weight. Oh, wait a second. Now I'm lifting this weight against the force of gravity. So I've got gravity pushing down at 9.8, and I have to lift at 3.2. So look at that. I wasn't just going this way. I'm going against the force of gravity for a total of 13 newtons. And this is why picking a weight up is way more difficult than actually pushing a weight. Okay, so now, what is your mind-body challenge? What can you do? Tell me what you're working out with. Figure out how much it weighs. Again, if you missed yesterday's video, check it out. It goes into more detail. Tell me what you're working out with. And then I want you to lift it. And tell me how much force is it requiring you to lift it. It's already taking 9.8 in order to keep it pushed down the ground. So for you to be able to move it, it has to be just above 9.8. And how fast did you move it? Did you move it 3 feet in 1 second? That would be the mass times how much it weighs, plus the force of gravity. So we took it to the next level. So thank you, Hines, for jumping in, the two brothers, and helping out with the mind-body challenge from yesterday. Again, let me know what you work out with, and let me know how much newtons, or how many newtons it requires of force in order to lift it up 3.2 meters. Can't wait to see what you post.